Hello, this is Scott. So the video footage you're looking at is the Waterpool Hotel in Malibale, Mindanao. This lovely resort is approximately about 900 pesos, which is about 17 US dollars. This is the least expensive hotel that I stayed in at our trip. We stayed at about 11 different hotels, and this one at $17 was the least expensive. This is a local resort, kind of to Philippine standards, but it has a pool. It was comfortable enough. You had a hot shower, a place to stay. Breakfast was included, so you had value. The other hotel in Mindanao we stayed at in Cagayan de Oro was called the Prime Lux, which was actually a very nice hotel. And a very small room, but it was a nice hotel close to the malls for around $33. As we ventured on our trip, we stayed at about 4 different hotels in Cebu City. The cheapest being the ABC Hotel at $28. We stayed at the Park Lane for about $52, the Quest for $52, which both of those hotels are right by the Ayala Mall, which is a nice place to stay in Cebu City. The last place of the 4 we stayed at in Cebu City was the Bayfront Hotel, which was about $46. It's kind of a convenient location by the bus stop, and if you're traveling, it's at a very convenient location. From there, we had went over to the island of Panglao by Alona Beach, and had booked on Agoda to stay at Cherries. Now, Cherries is another local resort, kind of on the main road right close to Alona Beach. So you're walking distance to Alona Beach and all the activities that you may want to encounter around, Alona Beach. That was about $34 a night. Highly recommended. It was a very nice place for $34 a night. Now, generally when you book on Agoda, if you go down and ask the front desk to extend your stay, it's going to actually cost you more. Or if you just walk up to the desk and ask their prices, it's going to be more than what it is on Agoda. The exception to that was at Cherries. When I looked to extend our stay, obviously I was talking to the owner because she took 10% off of what we were paying to continue our stay at that resort. So that tells me that they're paying about a 10% premium to get listed on, I believe it's Booking.com or Agoda. And that is the premium that they pay to get the bookings through Agoda. When we went to Ormoc, now my go-to place in Ormoc is the Don Felipe. It's about $38, $40 a night, somewhere around there. Love the place. It's right down in the thick of everything of what's going on by the port, the square, the Superdome. It's right where you want to be. It's not too far from where Hannah lives, so it's a great place. If we're not looking for a pool, that is the place I always stay when I'm in Ormoc. When we went over to Palawan, we flew into Puerto Princesa. We stayed at 2 different hotels there, coming and going. One was the Grand Vista, which was $35 a night, a nice hotel for the money. And on the way back to Furslon, which was about $41 a night, also a nice place for the money. We took the van ride up to Garnett, up to El Nido, and we stayed at Garnett's. Love Garnett's. We're on about the 3rd floor, overlooking the busy street. You can see the ocean over the top of the buildings. You're right by the main beach, right where you really want to be when it comes to all the activities that are going on in El Nido. There's lots of hotels down there, so I'm guessing you can find, a lot of different hotels. I just happened to like it, so we just stayed there. The price was reasonable at $42 a night. So of the 11 resorts we stayed at, or hotels we stayed at, Like I said, in summary, the cheapest was 17, the most expensive was 52. I'd say my average is right around $40, which I can say conservatively is probably half of what you would pay for a similar hotel in the United States, maybe even a third. Not really sure what hotels go for in the United States anymore. I just know they're a hell of a lot cheaper in the Philippines. So if you're traveling there, realize that, whatever your budget is, if it's $20 or $100, you can find yourself a place to stay. I mean, if you're looking for cheap accommodations, they can be had for $10 a night. Personally, I've never stayed at one.